Hello, this is your host Rene Gonzalez on the podcast. The podcast. Today, I have very special guests here with me today. Their names are Z the Wizard and Triple Phobic Boy. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Yo, guys, I'm
Hello.
glad to be on this
Yeah,
podcast.
I'm
Yes,
here. I'm
we
here.
are. We're here to talk today about Tijan and his brothers. Specifically Act Three, in which a lot of uh particular deeds happen. Because that's how
Yeah,
a story goes.
I love
You
Tijan.
love. Isn't that true? Right, Z. We all love
Yeah, it's
Tijan.
a very interesting story on my end.
Yeah, so it first starts off with Tijan and his mother. And I'm not gonna lie, right? Tijan, he's better than all of the other brothers. Because Tijan actually was there for his mother, don't you think? Guys?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
his part to the very end.
Yeah. He demonstrates his humility through the way he relates to his mother. He figured out that she's very wise. And that's what I like about Tijan.
Yes,
You know?
yes, me too.
And to his mother, he became very religious.
Yeah, he is very religious, isn't he?
Yeah.
He compared himself with David from the Bible. You remember that? That one moment?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah, David is from the Old Testament, which is part of religion.
yeah. Yeah. Because of that, he understands the world, and this is exactly what his mother said, right?
Yes, it is. Dude, after he left his mother, even though he begged for him to stay, and he met the animals,
Yeah,
And then,
and the animals gave him advice to be careful of the old man. So the old man showed up.
okay,
the animals told him to be wary of the old man, though.
oh, all right. His brothers were dead, right? Tijan's brothers. He's the
Temporary.
youngest out of the three, temporarily dead, of course, but they live in the memory of the mother, even though they treated the mother so badly.
Yeah, totally.
What else happens in Act 3?
Who knows, Renee?
Let me think. Ah, yes, I remember now. He went to meet the old man, doesn't he, Z?
I think that was the case.
Well, he asked the old man how to get to the devil, right? He said, so proceed through the forest until you find springs of sulfur. But Tijan,
Yeah.
Tijan always accuses people of lying, right? And he was like, "Nah, old man, you lying."
No, bro. Tijan was low-key the biggest liar.
Yeah, but maybe he was a hypocrite, don't you think?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was a sorrow.
Well, then the devil was like, "All right, you gotta tie up a goat." How does he tie up the goat again? He catches the goat, right? But it escapes.
Yeah. Ties it to a tree, but then it breaks the rope. That's what the goat does.
Well, after the Tijan apparently tries to do that and fix the goat in quotation marks, Tijan he's given his next task to count leaves on a cane. Can you guys believe that? Doesn't that
What?
take so long?
You sure? You want to go back to task 1, bro? You forgot where he castrates the goat.
He does castrate the goat. That's what I said. He fixed the goat
Oh,
to
I
control
see
the
what you
temper.
did here. I see what you did here.
Yes.
Sorry. Please
That's what
proceed.
yes. So he got a second task from the devil himself, saying to count the leaves on the cane, and the cane is not. There's a bunch of cane, right? And it's pretty hard to count each one of them to see how much leaves they have. And then comes the famous line, which I'm not gonna say. Yeah, there was a bunch of people around him, right? And they were like very unmotivated. So Tijan decided to take matters into his own hands and managed to motivate everyone in the fields by singing chorus that says, what was it? Burn the cane, burn the cane. That was pretty funny, to be honest, because that reminds me of like old Belizean days. Isn't that correct? Zuriel, Triple Phobic Boy, and Z the Wizard.
Yeah, bro.
Totally. That definitely happened.
Yes, that definitely happened in Belizean history. Because this book is definitely a Belizean thing, and I feel like Belizean things really correlate with Belizean things. Don't you agree, Z?
Yes, totally. That's definitely the way how history works.
Yeah, and the devil is also real.
So the devil also burned down his house. Why do you think he did that, really?
He sees the devil plant. He sees the. All right. So let's get this straight. Devil sees the plantation burning, right? From all the burn the king that Tijan just automatically like told everyone to do. So, so what the devil did is just burn his whole damn house. That's what's the devil's response. And yeah, the devil's like, "Who cares about your mother? I don't care about your mother." Because the devil isn't a guy supposed to reveal
Listen,
her
bruh.
feelings. Yeah, Tijan's behavior really contrasts the brothers because he really does love the mother. This is going back all in a circle, back to what we talked about in the beginning.
I like Broski.
He's dead.
Okay,
What we were saying.
we're talking about Taijin actually.
Yes.
Where is Z, bro? Z doesn't talk.
Though the devil doesn't want to listen to Tijan, he wants to kill Tijan. But then the mother is like, "No, please don't kill my son, Tijan." And then Tijan wants a wish for the Bolum and
Yeah.
gold. Isn't that correct?
Oh no, he said that he wanted some gold on that part where he asked for the Bolum's life on that one page at the end of the Taijin story.
Yes, I do remember that. I remember that clearly. And
Yeah,
as they say, continue, Zeke. So I'm so sorry for interrupting.
yes, and in the end, he did receive all the gold. As you can see in the play specifically, his entire house became gold.
So it was like a redemption type thing then. His house was burned down, then he got a whole house of gold. That's pretty gnarly, wouldn't you say, Z?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's rad.
sacrifices are needed.
So what does this mean for Tijan? Does he get faith? Does he have more faith than he did than before?
I think so. That's the case because he beat the devil. That's like a very high achievement. So I believe he can be very high
Tijan,
motivation.
the chosen one of the Jans. Isn't that funny? He's in the title of the book. I should have figured that out earlier. He was gonna be, the hero.
Wow, that's such a plot twist.
Yes,
Yeah,
plot
such a
armor.
plot twist. Yes. Okay. Yes. If this was made into a TV show, I would definitely watch it. Won't you guys watch it?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It's
I understood all of
Tijan.
this, by the way. But by the way, when I watched this on the Ed puzzle, I felt very close to my people because they were acting so diligently as the devils and
They
stuff,
have
and all the
Unprepared
brothers.
puzzle.
Yes. Well, I have watched the Ed puzzles, and they were very fun to watch. I'm not going to lie. Don't you agree, Z? I know you watched at least, right?
Yes, the episode was very well played. They were
Yes,
so
very well
professional
played.
actors.
It depicts the actual things from Tijan and stuff.
Yo, welcome to the Tripophobic Boy podcast. We got our guests here, Tally and Zeta Wizard.
Hello, we are here for talking in this podcast. Isn't that right,
Yes,
Zeta
yes.
Wizard?
Yes, you are.
This podcast.
Introduce yourself.
We're definitely here willingly and not forced.
Oh yeah. Can you tell me what brought you guys in?
Well, I really do love Tijan and the brothers. I think that story is super good.
Yeah,
and I
it's a
think
very
I will want
interesting
to
story,
share.
bro.
Yeah, I wanted to share my thoughts with y'all here today.
I think Muffles did a really good job choosing that story for us this year.
Exactly.
Especially page 59.
Yeah, especially 59 lines 3, I think. All right. So
Yeah.
moving on. So what do you guys think about the start of Act 3? Like
Shouldn't we
when
be asking that? Okay, yeah, because I remember a lot of stuff
Yeah,
about
unlike
Act
his
3.
counterparts, Taijin, actually Tijan, I'm sorry, listened to his mother's advice.
Yeah, in the beginning of the story, I thought there was going to be some like random fairy tale since it had animals in it, but it actually became more deep in the plot.
His mother also compared his other children, Grosh, Jean, and Mai Jin, in page 51. The first of my children never asked for my strength. The second of my children thought little of my knowledge. The last of my sons now kneels down at my feet. Instinct be your shield. It is wiser than reason. Conscience be your cause, and plain sense your sword.
I think that means a lot.
Yeah, that's a
Because
very
that-
impactful quote.
That quote can basically summarize whatever page you're looking
In
at.
response to this, Tajin says something really impactful. He says that he's a small boy, David, and he will bring down the Goliath. I think this is an allusion to that story before Christ.
Yes.
What do you guys think about that?
Okay, so could you explain what a Goliath is, Zuriel?
Oh,
In my
a
perspective,
Goliath is
I
a
believe
really,
Goliath
really
is a
big
monster.
person, though.
Yes. So in Tijan, that's one of Tijan's greatest feats.
Explanation is real. Tijan definitely.
Oh yeah, I could just cut that. Oh yeah.
Wow,
Yes.
very good explanations, bro. Tijan definitely relates to himself to David because David, when he was a small boy, he defeated a Goliath which was 10 times the size of him with a
Oh
slingshot.
no. When it goes silence, I could just cut it. Okay, so I'm just reading to
Yes.
see what.
It's gonna take a lot more to cut if you're stalling all the time, though.
After he finished listening to his mother, he walked to the forest where he met the creatures. But the creatures were taken aback by Taijin's attitude because of their past experience with his brothers.
Yeah, the
Grudging
brothers really did some bad stuff and gave a bad name to
bad
my
stuff
boy
to animals.
Tijan.
They were very disrespectful to animals.
They gave him a bad reputation to the animals. But then he
Tijan.
regained their trust by complimenting them.
I feel like we can all relate to Tijan. Won't you name some Tijan of personality traits, Zuriel? Would you like to name some that he
Yes,
has?
Oh yeah.
animals.
Dude, he's very optimistic, dude, because when he was facing a huge foe like the Prince of Darkness, i.e. the devil, you know, he
Yes, I
never
know
backed
him.
down. He never backed down then. He was always determined.
Yeah, and that's what I kind of like about him. He is without a doubt probably one of the best brothers of the Jeans. To be honest, in my opinion,
Yes.
that's just my opinion.
The Jean brothers.
Yeah, the Jeans.
Yeah, I think
I feel like,
he is the protagonist of the story.
to be honest, I think long jeans and short jeans might rival against Tijan, but but yeah. But I feel like he definitely overtops both of them. So
Yes,
I feel
and
like,
he's also a very religious person and believes everything that God does, he does it for a reason. Because
kind of
when he
ironic,
first
right?
met the old man, when he was disguised as the remember when he first met the devil, then when he was disguised as the old man tried to defame and talk slander about God because he brought up Taijin's dead brothers a lot.
That was a pretty low moment. That's pretty sad for a guy like him. He's the youngest out of
Yeah.
the three.
Yeah, he had to
correct?
go through such hardships. Yeah, why don't we get Z to comment on that? Z, what do you think?
Okay,
Yes, the
which
second
was-
task. The second task.
Yeah,
the second
wasn't
task.
it? Count the
second
leaves,
task
right?
was told to count all the cane.
Yeah.
And immediately he was not going to do it. He said it was a waste of time. And in reality, if you were told to count all the cane, will you actually do it? You won't even do it positively.
No.
Right?
Dude, that seems impossible to me. Like that count cane leaves? How? There's like 7 leaves on one stick of cane.
Yeah,
And a cane
that's
leaf
true.
is-
And does people even do that like in real
Yeah, Taijin even says it himself that he got tired by chasing the goat because he's human. So he can't possibly count all of those leaves.
Yeah, because if he says count all the canes, that's a waste of time, isn't it?
Yes, so
And then
he goes
said,
to the edge of the.
then he said his
goes to the
famous
edge
line.
of the. Yeah, when he goes to the edge of the cane field, and he tries to count all the canes, and then he says to himself that it's a huge waste of time. So he
So,
cups
Zuriel,
his
what did he
hands
do
and
afterwards?
yells to
What
the
does
workers.
he say afterwards? Yes.
What did he say afterwards?
That's why he cups his hands and then he yells to the workers, "Hey, all you niggers waiting there in the canes! Hey, all you people working hard in the fields!"
Yes. This
Yes.
is straight from the book, by the way. No
Yes, this is
racism
straight. I'm
intended.
quoting this.
A quote that Tijan himself said when he was tasked
He
upon.
also strikes inspirement, and I don't know how you call it. Yes, inspired, right? He inspires the workers to rise up against the devil and burn his cane field down.
He inspires them by doing like a little chorus, where
Yeah,
like they repeat after
the
him and
famous
stuff.
song.
It's like a
"You tired
responsorial
to work
song.
to the man in vain, burn, burn, burn the cane.
Yeah, burn the
And,
cane. That's
and
what they
all
said.
night the night burned, burning on the spits." That's what the frog says.
Not only the cane that he burned, he
The
also
frog do be spitting facts.
Why did
Yes,
he
only
say that, Zuriel?
Oh, all right. So let's get to the bottom of Act 3, where it ends. What do you have to say about that, Zuriel?
Yeah, the M. Taijin got the devil's gold and his wish was fulfilled, which was for the Balam to get his life.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, moving a bit more
Balam
back,
was born.
wasn't the devil a bit childish in not fulfilling the promise?
He was very treacherous. Yeah, he scammed. He scammed Taijin, bro.
Scammer gets
Yeah.
scammed.
Taijin.
And what made the devil change his mind?
Taijin pissed him off.
I would
What
agree on that.
Yeah, bro. Hold on, let me find the. There was this line on the book, bro. Let me find this.
Are you gonna include the N-word part for real, dude?
Yeah, bro.
Of course you
so dumb, dude. I mean, it's
Yeah,
so
dude. Yeah,
The
bro.
end was right.
Where's the end? What page is the end? Where he scams Tijan. Oh, yeah. When Tijan says that, tells the devil that he must keep his part of the bargain, that he must restore the lost lives of his brothers, Grosjean and Maiji.
Very interesting perspective you have there. Okay, what's up? 6,000. Oh, Mr. B 6,000. Yeah, you know his name.